Okay, we're back to Remnant from the Ashes. This is our second session with this game. I got little monsters to kill. Not as many as were here originally. So it says that it would respawn them all when I used that checkpoint, but it looks like not everybody came back. So either maybe there's some randomness to the way the enemies spawn, or maybe there's certain enemies that are guarding a checkpoint the first time, but not necessarily subsequent times. Or maybe that's the guy right there. That was the guy I thought I was missing, so I guess we're going through the sewers now. So I noticed right before I began this session that this game... Oh, what the crap? Are you kidding me? Do these guys hurt each other? What was that? Oh, we got something teleporty in here. Okay, at this distance that's not working. Yeah, convenient for you to teleport very closely. Are those shots from him?
That was rough.
Yeah, I agree. Wait, I've got root rot. Is that a disease? Is it hurting my health? It might be. All right. Well, that was challenging. Anyway, what I was starting to say before was that right before this session I was noting, or maybe it was right at the beginning of this session, I was noting that my opening up my inventory screen does not pause the game. And I was like, ah, dang it. And I reacted negatively to it, and ran out the code was like, oh yeah, what kind of silly game wouldn't pause the game when you're looking at your inventory? Of course, referring to State of Decay 2, my game, which absolutely does the same thing. But I will have you know, I fought hard to make sure that we actually could pause the game. Because we do allow drop-in, drop-out multiplayer, there was an argument to be made that we should never pause. Because if you're playing the game and a friend joins, maybe uninvited, we don't want them to arrive in a game that is paused, because that's just not fun for anybody to, you join your friend's game and then suddenly you can't do anything. And so we're like, oh, well, that would be not fun, so maybe we should just not allow you to ever pause the game. So, if your friend joins, they're not joining a paused game, because that's just not fun. But as a father of young children who tries to play games with young children around, who sometimes needs to stop because a kid is having bathroom problems or something like that. Oh, that was a nice move. I can't play a game that I can't pause. Period. I've even had to get used to, my stats in Call of Duty kind of suffering because if a kid needs something, I've just got to quit in the middle of the game, or I've just got to find a hiding place and hope nobody kills me, but they probably will. And so I fought pretty hard to make sure that State of Decay 2 at least had a working pause button, which means we had to solve a lot of problems because of that. Like we couldn't, we had to, you'll notice there's a big warning whenever you've got multiplayer turned on, which means you can't pause the game. We get this big message on the pause screen that says the game is not paused, because we didn't want there to be any confusion about that, because when you turn multiplayer off, the game does pause when you open the pause menu, when you open the main menu. But then we had to, oh crap, no, that is not what I wanted you to do. Oh, sheesh, gotta get out of here. Nope. Oh, dang it. I thought that axe swing was going to take them both out, and instead it only took one of them, the other one got me.
Oh, now what?
So now I gotta start over. Dang. Well, that's what makes this a Souls-like game. it is just unflinching about the penalties of death. I mean, it's not like State of Decay 2 where you literally lose a character forever, so, you know, there's some people who are more hardcore than this, but this is pretty hardcore. Alright, so my theory was that the big gas bags will blow up their friends. And I have yet to prove that theory, because I keep killing them under circumstances where it doesn't prove anything. It looks like this gun loses serious damage with range. Like, I cannot snipe with it. You get everybody? Okay, so that teleporting archer. I feel like I should have seen that teleporting archer by now, and it's creeping me out that I haven't seen them yet. Oh, come on. Okay, actually getting the enemies down to minimal health so I can just take them each out in one shot was pretty fun. Okay, I can hear somebody. But anyway, yeah, I fought pretty hard to make sure that our game would pause, so there you go. But it's like, there's making a decision like that, you know, deciding what your goal is, but then there's actually executing it. And it did open up a lot of, like, little details we had to solve. Like, all the little warnings whenever you turn on multiplayer, then we have to warn you that it doesn't pause, and stuff like that. So, you know, this game just deciding, well, actually, yeah, this game deciding that it doesn't ever pause. They created some problems for themselves, but they also solved some. There's my friend. Oh, get away. Alright. I'm not doing great. But I'm also not quite dying yet. Oh, I know. I should use this rather than using my little hearts. Now, I don't know. So it looks like in my HUD, it looks like I have 2 uses of this. And I just used one, so now I'm down to 1 use of it. I don't know how I get those back. Is it just at checkpoints? So, like, I've got 3 uses of that dragon heart that heals me, and I had to, and now I've only got 1 use of that weapon mod that heals me. Is that just it until I hit the next checkpoint, or does the weapon mod regenerate? Hard to be sure. What's this? Aggressor's Bane. New item. What does this do? Increases enemy awareness. Oh, frack! Ah, what the? Oh. Okay. So, there was at least once there where I aimed my gun and it... Who are you? Okay, finally, somebody who responds to getting shot when he's charging. Yeah, just open yourself up. Do it. There we go.
That was rough.
You notice how important the feedback on those swords was? When he had the swords crossed in front of him, and I shot him, and it did this massive reflection effect? Hello. I immediately understood that's not a thing that I should do again. Ooh, all right. Wait, no, wait, why did I do that? Sorry, I think I was just hitting a random button and forgot that I was wasting a resource. Well, great, I can only heal twice. Hopefully this level won't be much longer. I don't know how long to expect these levels to be, honestly. How much do I need to preserve my healing resources? Luckily, this is early in the game. It looks like they're not trying that hard to murder me. Okay, here's some enemies, but let's... I think that's a place I haven't been before. Hi there. Okay, I really should stop using my most valuable ammo again and again for minor enemies. Oh, one of them. Oh, ah! What the? Oh, sheesh. I thought I was out of range. One thing, it looks like when I reload my gun, wow! It looks like it actually lets me interrupt the animation, but the reload completes. Let's try that out. So fire a couple of these, and then start reloading, but immediately dive away. Oh no! It looks like. Wait, let's try that again. Start reloading, and do it. Yeah, I still finished the reload. So this definitely is not going full hardcore Souls-like, because it actually is giving me these it's not trying to frustrate me by making me, when I interrupt my what are you doing? When I interrupt my reload animations, it doesn't make me start over again. Unlike some extremely hardcore games like State of Decay 2 that actually do require you to start over if you interrupt with a dodge. Yes, you heard me right. I am attempting to compare my game favorably to a Souls-like in terms of difficulty. I'm only doing that to make myself feel good, not because it's a valid perspective. Come on. Blow up. There we go. Wait. Oh, I heard that. So, I only saw that coming because I could hear it with the stereo sound in my ears. So, I am interested in whether or not... I wonder if this game has any accessibility features that would make it possible. This is video stuff, gameplay, show damage, aim snap, show helmet. Oh, right. Cool. I don't think they've got anything on here that actually would help someone who can't hear or who is playing the game without sound on to still get that benefit. And I'd say, our game doesn't do that either. That's one thing that, we've been talking about is, if we were to spend some time trying to improve the accessibility of our game, one thing we've talked about doing is giving people an option, to turn on a HUD feature that would, like, say when a feral screams, or when there's a zombie, when you can sort of hear one barreling towards you from one particular side, putting something on the screen to highlight the direction so that somebody who is hard of hearing... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Dang it. Sheesh, okay. Okay, so they let me interrupt reloading with few consequences, but not healing. Healing's different. But at least, okay, again, another way that State of Decay is a little bit more hardcore than this game. If you start using a bandage in State of Decay, then you interrupt it. You lose the bandage and you lose the healing. In this one, at least they didn't. Oh, what the crap! At least in this game, if you don't gain the if you don't get the benefits of the healing, you don't lose the healing resource. Okay, sheesh. I don't know how I'm supposed to fight this guy exactly. Okay, I can hit him through this. I don't know how I would fight this guy if there were other guys at the same time. Whew, all right.
It's over.
I like it when my character has the same reaction to something that I have. When I'm like, whew, and she's like, whew. Larry D. Smith says, you should try the survival mode. When you die, you have to delete your character and start over. No. The way that State of Decay 2 gets away with that is they give you we give you lots of characters. So you don't lose all your progress when one person dies. Losing all of your progress when this character dies would be extremely frustrating. Oh, hi there. So, I'm jokingly saying that State of Decay 2 is more hardcore than this game. Clearly, that survival mode you're talking about would be much more hardcore than State of Decay 2. And also, like, for instance, that issue with the bandages where, you know, you start using a bandage and then you open a door or get into a car and the bandage healing stops working. That's not actually something I'm proud of. That's actually something that I just wrote up a bug asking that we change that because it doesn't feel fair. Oh, okay. So Larry D. Smith just pointed out that my weapon mod recharged. So I had been wondering whether or not weapon mods would recharge. And yeah, you can see I used to have one use of my healing mod, and now I've got two again. Except now I don't because I just used it. So I've gotten back to one, but that definitely makes me inclined to use, whenever I can, I should use the mod to heal instead of using my non-replenishable resource. And now we're through the door. Steve069 asks, can we have flying cats in State of Decay 3? Honestly, that is not the most unreasonable request I've heard. I mean, no, I'm not confirming flying cats for State of Decay 3, but... So I was about to say, since I just changed levels again, you know, maybe I should end the session again, but I think that was kind of short. I think we should keep going. And we're still in the sewers, it looks like, so... So you have enough resources to upgrade a weapon or piece of armor. Upgrading them allows you to overcome increasingly difficult challenges. Tougher enemies have more health. Upgrading a weapon will increases damage output. Tougher enemies hit harder. Armor makes you more resistant. Visit rigs. Okay, so where can I travel to? So I can return to Ward 13, which is my base. I can leave the dungeon. The question is, can I come back to this checkpoint if I go back home? They're encouraging me to, which makes me think probably it's okay. Let's find out. And if we find out that what's going to happen is I come back to the beginning of the sewer and I have to do that whole thing again, then we'll end our session. And I'll deal with that later. All right. So now I've got to remind myself where Riggs is. They don't give you a lot of hints. So you've got that map in the upper right corner, but it doesn't give you a lot of hints about, say, elevation, and it definitely doesn't tell you who is who. So I think these are merchants. I don't think these are upgrade people. Okay, Reggie. Okay. Oh, I'm actually trying to get out of this conversation. Yep, no, I want to upgrade my stuff. I don't. Stop. Stop. Goodbye. I'll ask you questions about lore later. Yes, I think these folks are just merchants. So, if I want to upgrade my stuff, I gotta go somewhere else. Where is it though? So I can see I'm kind of aimed towards. Okay, they're through this wall. Maybe if I take this hallway, I can get to them. So I remember it was a hassle to find them originally. Oh, but yeah, I think this is where I found them. So is this Riggs?
Yeah.
NPCs throughout the world in Ward 13 can be used to craft new items. Each crafting recipe has a number of required materials plus scrap. Acquiring crafting materials can be viewed in the... Okay, cool. Merchants buy and sell items for scrap. Okay, so she's just a merchant. Hot shot. Ammunition deals fire damage, which is increased by 15%. Shots have a chance to apply the burning effect, dealing 100 fire damage over 10 seconds. Last 15 seconds. Marks all enemies within 35 meters for the caster and their allies. Crit chance against them is increased by 10%. Last 30 seconds. That doesn't sound like a lot. So, I should think about maybe getting hot shot, though. That sounds like if I'm fighting enemies with a lot of health, that'll be valuable. Maybe this is Riggs. Oh, whoops. Okay. So I've got my coach gun is +2. My pistol is +1. I use the pistol a lot more, but I use the coach gun under worse circumstances. So you can see at the bottom, I've got 66 iron, and it requires 4 or 6 to upgrade these things. Is that all it takes? Or does it also take scrap? I don't know. So I've really liked the fact that my hatchet would just one-shot the round boys who would come and attack me. So if they're going to get more health, I should upgrade this. Okay, my scrap did go down. I think. Yes, but by an unpredictable amount? Where does it say how much scrap it's going to cost to upgrade these things? Is it just a consistent amount? Is it always 150 scrap? Let's look at armor. So am I going to eventually... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. It's 150... I was looking down at the bottom right where it said required materials. I wasn't looking right on the tiles themselves where it, of course, says 150 scrap. Okay, I got it. I'm caught up. Oh, Josh Foreman asks, what is this game? So for those of you who joined us late, this is Remnant from the Ashes. It's like if Dark Souls was a shooter, is kind of how people are describing it, and I think that makes sense. I don't know, am I just going to have these same things the whole time? And so I should just upgrade the ones I got? Or should I hold out for fancier ones later on? And how much more armor do these things get? I don't know how that number is used. The armor 35.3, 24.3. I don't know what it does exactly. Like, is that subtracted from incoming damage? Is it a percentage? Is it magical numbers under the hood that I will never understand?
Keep moving.
Alright, well now that I know what scrap is worth, let's buy that hotshot thing. Alright, so then there we go. So we auto slotted it into my coach gun. Let's go upgrade my coach gun too. So that coach gun, if I trigger the if I trigger its special ability, then it's going to be extra powerful against the bosses that I usually fight with it. Let's just use all of our scrap. Just keep upgrading everything equally. Okay, there we go. So now we head back to the giant crystal and see where it takes us. Okay, travel to last checkpoint. Nice. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping it would say. J. Daniel VP says, thanks for these streams, man. They're really good. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you like them. I don't actually watch a lot of streams, and so I'm not good at knowing what makes a good one or a bad one. So I'm hoping that, at least for the folks who watch this, that this comes across as a good one. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe this is how we're going to end the stream. With me sucking and dying. So you'll find that I hammer buttons so much that I just tend to repeat actions, like when I do that dodge roll maneuver, I tend to do it twice. Oh, what the? How did you? What the? Oh, gosh. Okay. I was not expecting that. I just turn around and suddenly it's like these giant bag boys. Yeah. Not what I expected at all. Let's try this again. Okay, so... there's the bag boys. Oh, sheesh. Ow. Oh, holy crap. Okay. I feel like I need to take out the bag boys first, because they're just going to screw me. I need to take them out quickly, so I think we need the coach gun. And maybe I should trigger my special ability on the coach gun immediately. Just do extra damage to this dude. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Ah! Okay, not good, not good, not good. Ah, okay. So this is... Yeah, she's like, stop. Okay. I think she said the bleeding won't stop, but I just heard it as, stop. Oh, my gosh. How am I supposed to get away from those guys? Like, when one of those just shows up off screen, like, I don't know what I was supposed to do. Okay. I was doing significant damage to that dude, though. Like, I feel like my strategy for damaging him is pretty good. Ow! Okay, well, I thought I was dodging that in time. I was not. Oh, wow. Yeah, you could be off by just a little bit. That was just an intuition.
Damn it. I'm in trouble.
Oh, I am in trouble. Okay, good to find out that the bag boys, that the stuff they leave behind isn't deadly. Oh, sheesh. Oh, no! No! Oh! Okay, okay. I got real close that time. Real close. So Smug Rainbow Pony is like, this is the moment the game tells you, now you need to get good. The problem is, some of this feels like it's not really about being good. Some of it really is just about being lucky. Like, gosh, okay. I mean, yeah, when the bag boys come after me, I'm really not sure what I was supposed to do. Ow. Okay, yeah, dodging early, real bad with this guy. Also dodging late. At least it doesn't heal him. There we go. Oh good, and it killed all the minions. That's what I was hoping would happen.
It's over.
Killing him kills all the minions. And I got a flesh barb. Ooh. What do I do with a flesh barb? Valuable resource harvested from Gorefist. Gorefist! That can be used to forge a powerful weapon mod. Oh, okay. That's great. Any stuff around here I want to pick up before I go? Somebody dropped a thing? Handgun ammo. Sweet. What else? There was an ammo box upstairs. I don't actually know, like, how much free ammo replenishment do I get? Like, do I need to worry about picking up all the extra ammo? It looks like this was the place where I thought the ammo was, so I guess maybe it doesn't... Or did I already grab it during this? I didn't think I went upstairs this time. I don't know, maybe it's randomly spawned. Whee! Took a little bit of damage from that, but not too much. Yay, so much stuff. Whew. Well, I feel like this has been a productive dungeon. Well, I am surprised to learn that I really like this game. I mean, because this game is compared to Dark Souls, that just makes me automatically assume I'm probably not in the audience for it. But they've taken the Dark Souls formula and moved it just enough in my direction, you know, because I play a lot of third-person shooters. You saw me, you know, I thought Control, for instance, was the best game of last year. I love The Last of Us 2, probably the best game of this year. We haven't seen all the games yet. You know, this is... Ooh, is this... Wait a minute. Okay, we've got a fancy-looking checkpoint. But anyway, yeah, and you know, they're more forgiving with things like, you know, dodge canceling and stuff, but not everything. Like, you notice that when I dodged, if I dodged too soon, there was recovery time after a dodge. If I didn't dodge far away enough, weapons still could hit me during the dodge. So it's not the most forgiving dodge in the entire world. I'm pretty sure, is this the way back? Am I opening a shortcut here so I don't have to go through the sewers again next time? Pretty sure that's what I just did. Which is, I think that is a familiar part of Dark Souls. I'm pretty sure that part of that game is opening up shortcuts so you can navigate the levels without having to, you know, pass through all of the challenges you did last time. Right, I've got enough to return and create a weapon mod. Okay, yeah, let's go back and do that. Yeah, I think that I'm probably going to wrap up this session of Remnant from the Ashes, but I'm surprised to learn that I might actually continue playing a Dark Souls style game after my initial session. Usually I'll play them to just find out what they are, you know, because I feel like I've got a responsibility to have a wide breadth of knowledge about, you know, what's going on in my industry. But they're not usually on my wavelength. I don't usually keep playing them, but I really am getting into this one. Okay, so... Okay, so Mantle of Thorns. Reduce melee damage taken from enemies by 20%. Reflects it back worse. And reduces stagger and hit. Lasts 60 seconds. Sure. got enough. Let's craft it. I
Done here?
don't know if I'm actually gonna slot it in, because I really liked that fire thing that I could do last time. Okay, so maybe, maybe I'll just, yeah, so the problem is I should take this if I'm getting hit a lot, but my strategy generally is to not get hit, so I think I'm going to keep Hotshot, but because that was a rare and valuable mod, I wanted to create it at least, and if I do get into a situation where I'm getting, like, peppered by a lot of melee hits all the time, then under those conditions, that's when I'm probably going to maybe slot in that mod. So I'll keep it in mind for, future occasions. In the meantime, though, let's wrap up this session and go try something else. But I am coming back to this game. I like how my face is lit.